What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys the 10 best male characters within Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, as you guys know, I've said it a lot in my previous videos, I'm a huge fan of the female character skins. I honestly think that the female character skins are a lot cooler than the male character skins, and because of that, in a lot of my previous videos, I haven't really been given some love to the male characters. So in today's video, I thought I'd take a look at every single character within the game and bring you guys my top 10 list of what I think are the best male characters within Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, before we do get started with today's video, I want you guys to let me know right now down in the comment section below what your guys' favorite male character skin in Fortnite is. Keep in mind, this list is really in no particular order, but I do want you guys to let me know your guys' favorite male character within the game. So with all of that being said, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at the 10 best male character skins in Fortnite Battle Royale. Alrighty guys, to start this list off, we're going to be taking a look at one of the most original character skins in the game. It's a super rare and very unique skin, and I would go so far as to say that this is the most highly sought after skin in Fortnite, hands down. So many people want this skin, and this list would not be complete if we didn't start it off with the gameplay of the skin that you guys are seeing right now. Of course, we are talking about the Skull Trooper. Now, as I said, the Skull Trooper is one of the most highly sought after skins within the game, and this means it is hands down, in my opinion, one of the best male character skins within Fortnite. Now, this is the rarest character skin that I personally own. I remember when it came to the item shop back in October, and I was really hesitant as to whether or not I should buy it, and it's one of the best decisions that I made because, as I said, this character skin is so highly sought after. So many people in the game want it, and I'm lucky enough to have purchased it when it first came to Fortnite. Now, a lot of people don't actually know that the Skull Trooper was actually brought back to the item shop for one final time in the very last week of November. So if you missed out on getting it in October with the Fortnite Mirrors update, you also had one last chance to get it at the very last week of November. Regardless, the Skull Trooper is a super awesome and unique character skin, and in my opinion, it's one of the best male skins within the game. So moving on to the next best male character skin within the game. This is also a very unique and original character skin, and it first came to Fortnite back in December. This is the Gingerbread Man, also known as the Merry Marauder. Now, this character skin is super creepy, and I don't know about you guys, but every single time I encounter someone using this character skin, they're always extremely good. They're always typically very good at building. That's not to say that every single time I encounter someone using this skin, they're the best, but for the most part, people using the skin are pretty good at the game, and that's just because it is a character skin that you needed to have been playing Fortnite since December in order to have actually purchased it. Now, I really like this character skin, and unfortunately, it's a character skin that I don't have. I really regret not buying it, and I remember when it was in the item shop back in December, I just never purchased it. I did, however, purchase two other character skins of the Christmas theme, being the Crackshot and the Red-Nosed Raider. Regardless, the Merry Marauder is a super awesome and unique character skin, and it's one of the best male skins within Fortnite. So moving on to the next skin in today's video, this is a pretty old character skin. It's not extremely old, but it first came to Fortnite, I believe, in early February, possibly late January. I don't exactly remember, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was brought back to the item shop for one final time in the first couple of weeks of March. I could be wrong. Of course, we are talking about the Winter Olympics themed skin, the Alpine Ace. Now, this character skin has a multitude of variations of this particular skin, and they are themed by different countries. So as you guys can see, I do have the United States Alpine Ace on screen right now, just because I live in California, which is obviously in the United States. But this is actually a character skin that I also don't have, and I really regret not buying it. I think it's really cool. I like the goggles, the helmet, and I like the overall theme of the Alpine Ace. On top of that, I think it has a really awesome back bling. It's super unique, and it can pair well with a couple of other characters within Fortnite. Regardless, the Alpine Ace is definitely a character skin I regret not buying, but I do think it's one of the best male skins within Fortnite. So continuing on with our list, the next best character skin is a fairly recent character skin. It came to Fortnite just the other week, and just the other day we actually received a female version of this exact same skin. This is the Venturion. Now the Venturion, in my opinion, is a really unique and awesome character skin. It has sort of a metallic, chrome, robotic looking feel to it, and I really like that about it. I remember when I purchased this character skin and I was wondering if in fact they were actually going to bring a female version of it to the game, because as I mentioned before, I do like the female character skins a little bit more than the male character skins. But regardless, they actually did end up bringing the Ventura, which is obviously the female version of the Venturion. Regardless, I think that this skin is super awesome and I really love to use it. So moving on to the next best male skin within Fortnite Battle Royale. This is also a fairly recent character skin. It just came to the game a few weeks ago, and I would say that this is probably within my top 3 all-time favorite male skins within Fortnite. This is the Bandolier. Now, I really love using this character skin. I think it's so fun and so cool and creative. There are a ton of awesome features to it. I love the green headband, the white paint, and the ammo clip over his shoulder. On top of that, there are a ton of really awesome backblings within Fortnite that pair extremely well with the Bandolier. Overall, I think it's one of the cooler male skins within Fortnite, which is why I do think it's one of the best. So moving on to the next best skin. This is a skin that came from Season 2, so it's a little bit old. You may not see a ton of people rocking it. I do think it is one of the coolest skins within Fortnite. This, of course, is the Black Knight. Now, in order to get this skin, as I said, you do need to have been playing within Season 2. You had to have purchased the Season 2 Battle Pass, and this was the top tier skin that you unlocked at tier 70. Now, in my opinion, whenever you saw someone using the Black Knight back in Season 2, you knew that they were a very good player. It was sort of the first ever try-hard character skin within Fortnite. This is a character skin I think is so awesome. It's really cool. It's super unique, and like the previous Bandolier skin, there are a ton of really unique backblings that could pair extremely well with the Black Knight. So moving on to the next skin in today's video, this is a character skin that came with the Season 3 Battle Pass. You unlocked it at tier 70. Here we have the Dark Voyager. Now, there's actually a female version of the Dark Voyager being the Dark Vanguard, but the Dark Voyager, in my opinion, is really awesome and super unique. There are actually a couple of other character skins that came to the game a few weeks ago that are pretty much modeled after the Dark Voyager, but with this character skin, I really like the color scheme. I think the helmet is really awesome, the black character skin, and the orange neon accents are super awesome, which is why I think the Dark Voyager is one of the best. So moving on to the next best skin, this is also another character skin that came with the Season 3 Battle Pass. This character skin is very much a staple within the Fortnite community, and whenever you mention Fortnite, I think that this is a character skin that pops into a lot of people's minds. Here we have the tier 100 character skin from the Season 3 Battle Pass, the Reaper, also known as John Wick. Now, of course, as I mentioned, this is pretty much a staple character within the Fortnite community, and whenever you saw someone using this character skin back in Season 3, you knew that you were pretty much screwed. The John Wick was such a try-hard character skin, and there are a ton of funny videos on YouTube of the John Wick. Overall, it's a really awesome and unique character skin. Nowadays, people using the John Wick or the Reaper character skin really aren't all that amazing. There are definitely people using the Reaper that really aren't all that good. Regardless, it's a really awesome and fun character skin, and I think it's super cool that the developers are pulling from pop culture and from movies and incorporating that into Fortnite. So sort of continuing the trend with the Battle Pass theme skins, the next best character skin comes from the Season 4 Battle Pass. You unlock it at tier 100. We are, of course, talking about the fully upgraded Omega. I honestly don't really like the regular Omega without any of the armor upgrades, but the fully upgraded level 80 tier 100 Omega, in my opinion, is super awesome. Some people may think that it is a little bit overrated, but personally I find it to be super awesome, and I really think that what the developers did with the level progression and unlocking certain armor and additional cosmetics for a particular skin is super awesome, and I really hope they start to incorporate that into other character skins in Fortnite, maybe within Season 5 or other character skins that we currently have within the game. Regardless, the fully upgraded Omega is really awesome, and it's definitely one of the best within Fortnite. So with the 10th and final best male character skin within Fortnite Battle Royale, I was honestly a little bit hesitant as to whether or not to include it in today's video, just because it's actually a character skin that's not in Fortnite. And what I mean by that is it's a character skin that was actually found in the PC files of Fortnite, I believe from the 3.5 patch update. So there are game files indicating that this is a character skin that is confirmed to be coming to Fortnite, so we should be seeing it in the game very, very soon, and I personally think it's one of the cooler and best male skins within Fortnite. This is the Royal Bomber. As I said, this is a character skin that was leaked from, I believe, the 3.5 patch update at game files, and we are currently on patch volume 4.3, so it's only a matter of time until we receive the Royal Bomber skin within Fortnite Battle Royale. Regardless, I think it is so awesome and very, very cool, and it's definitely one of the best in Fortnite. So guys, there you have it. That was my personal list of the 10 best male character skins within Fortnite Battle Royale. As I mentioned in the beginning of today's video, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below if there are any other male character skins that I didn't mention in today's video that you guys think deserve to be on this list. Regardless, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.